What? Frugal Diva. Southern Charities Bakery. Southern Charities Bakery. Yes, Doors and Divas. We are here today with another exciting video. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depth of my soul. I say thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for sharing, because sharing is caring. So today we are going to make something that I've been wanting to try for the longest amount of time, but I have not. And today seemed like a perfect day to do it. There are a lot of people that are, due to what is going on in the, in the U.S. and around the world. So we're going to be using protein. Of course, this isn't protein, this is a starch. But protein. So we are going to make something that I have never made before, but I definitely wanted to try. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to open up this can of spam. Y'all, we're going to open up this can of spam. Cut it. So now I have my water going, boiling water. Now I like to boil my spam so that way I can get a good amount of the salt out. If you don't want to boil yours when you do this, you don't have to. But personally, I'm a person who, if I can minimize some things, I will do so, because we're getting ready to put salt back into it anyway. So if we could just minimize the salt that's going into it. And as you see, I'm cutting up the spam pieces that are... Now, of course, as y'all know, this is not baking. This is cooking. Baking is an exact science. If y'all don't know, I own a bakery. So baking is an exact science. And as you see, I'm putting it inside of the water. My water was at a raging boil. That is what you want to do. If you're going to follow my recipe, you want to boil some water. So that way you can boil out some of the salt in the spam. We're going to put that back on top. And we're going to let that boil for approximately 6 minutes. We're going to let that boil for approximately 6 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, so Dons and Divas, we are back. Now, what I normally do with this is I normally let it go for 5 to 6 minutes. Then I take out the spam, put it to the side, take the water, pour that off, add more water, and bring that to a boil, and then put the spam back in for another 5 to 6 minutes. But however, because I am doing this recipe with y'all, I decided to boil the spam for 12 minutes in the same water. So that's what I did. And I do have some onions here chopped up. Normally I would use onions and bell peppers. However, in the crisis time that we are living in right now, I don't have any bell peppers, and I'm not trying to go to the store and get any bell peppers, because we want to limit our interactions. But in any case, we'll be right back. Okay, so I have taken the spam, it's back here, out of the pot, and then I rinse the pot out, and I put more water in the pot for our noodles. And right now I have a pan going, a frying pan going, because I am going to fry the spam, because I like my spam crisp. So I'm going to fry the spam. I did wipe it off, get some of that excess water off with a towel, and we're going to just put that in and fry the spam. and we will be back. So we are back. We are taking the Spam out. And this is on a medium to low heat. Place it on top of a paper towel. Let's get some of that excess oil out. And then we are going to fry up our onions. Because I like my onions fried. And turn down the flame even lower. But it doesn't take that long for onions to fry up. And we are still waiting for our water to boil. So we'll be back. Okay, so we are back. The water is boiling. I'm going to take the lid off. And we're going to put our top ramen in. Now, personally, I like top ramen as opposed to cup of noodles because I'm able to gauge the amount of seasoning I put in. I'm able to gauge the amount of seasoning that I put in as the packet comes on the side, and with the cup of noodles, the seasoning is already in the noodles. So that's the reason why personally I like top ramen. Now I'm going to turn this fire here back up because we are going to make a fried egg for more protein. For more protein. Now, the Spam, I paid $2 for that can. Normally it's $2.50, but I had a 50-cent coupon, so I paid $2 for that can. And if you slice the Spam, you can slice it into 8 pieces, which means, no, sorry, you can slice it into more than 8 pieces. Let me see. If I'm not mistaken. You can feed 8 people. Cause no, wrong, no, wrong, no, wrong. You can slice it into 16 pieces. And you can make this recipe and feed 8 people. No! And you double down? No! Wrong! Wrong! You're just wrong! So, I like my eggs. Now, how do y'all like your eggs? I don't like my eggs sunny side up. I learned that long time ago when I was young because I thought sunny side up was what I liked. But when I went to a diner with my mom and my dad, I asked for sunny side up eggs, and they came out with that egg, and it still had that white on the other side. And I was like, I don't like that. And then the lady in the diner, I remember I was like around 7 or 8 years old. The lady in the diner said, "You like a runny yolk?" And I said, "Yes, but I don't like that white, whatever." And so she said, "No, what you want is an over easy egg." So I found out that I like over easy eggs, not sunny side up eggs, over easy eggs. And this is a over easy egg. I found that out. So now my noodles are boiling. We will be right back. So my noodles have boiled, and I turned off the fire because I personally don't like noodles to get really white. I like them translucent. That's how I personally like it. So as you see here, they're more translucent than like when they soak up all of the water and they get that white puffy whiteness. I don't like that. I do not like that. So this is what I like. Now, if y'all like it that way, I mean, so be it. It is what it is. We'll be back. Now, what I did was I took some water out, and I put 2 slices of cheese in the water.
Oh, no, a difference. Almost ready. Oh, yummy, yummy. Doesn't that look good? Nice kitty. Uh-oh.
Got milk.
That I cooked the noodles in, and I'm just mixing it around. And I'm going to put my seasonings in. So we're going to put in a little bit of sazon, a little bit of Mrs. Dash, salt-free Mrs. Dash. Like I said, we're already going to put some salt back in here. We're going to put in some garlic powder, because garlic and onions are very good for you, especially in these times. And then we're going to put in some garlic powder. And we are going to put in the packet. I don't use the whole packet. That's the reason, like I said, why I like this. Because I don't use the whole packet. I use about a third of the packet. Let's mix that around. We can put our onions in that we fried up, sauteed up, fried up, whatever you want to say. Now, I love baking because like I said, I have a bakery. I own a bakery. But when it comes down to doing videos, I like cooking because of the simple fact that the recipes that I'm going to try and make on here are going to be recipes that anybody can make. And because baking is an exact science, I have to put measurements in the description box, as opposed to when I am cooking, there really are no, oh, I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. There really are no measurements that you have to do. Because with cooking, I personally think it's to your taste. Whatever you like. I'll be right back. So I am back, and we are going to finish assembling this dish. As you see, I put the noodles in. I put my seasonings in. So now I'm putting my fried egg on the top. And I am putting my Spam in. And the dish is finished. Be right back. I am back. Now, I normally also put in there, I put on top some, if y'all can see that, some parsley flakes, just to give it some pizzazz. And I don't have any jalapeno peppers, which I love, so we are going to just use some cayenne pepper for that spice. That spice that we all like. Maybe I should put some more Mrs. Dash just to give it a little more pizzazz. Oh, be right back. Okay, Dons and Divas, we are back. So we are going to have us a nice little taste. We are going to be using our M&M chopsticks to have us a little taste. And like I said, this is the first time of me making this. Of course I eat eggs, of course I eat Spam, of course I eat the noodles, but this is the first time I've ever had this this recipe here. So let's just open up that. Let that yolk come out. OMG, this is, ooh, baby. Oh, that yolk is really wonderful. Now, because I'm filming this, I let it sit a little bit too long, so the yolk isn't as runny as I like it, but it's still good. Let's have us a bite of. Why am I having so much trouble with the picking up of this? Oh my gosh!
Who you fooling? You know you don't know how to use chopsticks. Put them down. Put them down.
Maybe because I'm not holding them properly in my hand. Right. This is very, very good. Nice and protein packed, and literally to feed.
So we back to this again. You can feed 4 to 5 people. You can feed 4 to 5 people. Get it together, girl.
4 people. It will cost you less than $5 with all this awesome protein. Because you can get the pack of top ramen for $1 from Family Dollar. The Spam, especially if you catch it on sale, $2. A dozen of eggs, I pay $1.50 for. Then of course you should have your seasonings and things in your pantry, hopefully. And also the cheese, because I like cheese. The cheese works out to be 15 cents a slice, and I put 2 slices in here. So for $5, you can have an awesome meal. So in any case, Dawns and Divas, please.
Frugal Diva. What? Oh no! The youngsters was on to something. Here in New York, the slang is, give me 6 feet. Now we all really need it. Come on, y'all. 6 feet. Give me my 6 feet.
Washing our hands. You know the people out here acting fool about the sanitizer.
I heard you a couponer. Sure am. Stay ready, so I don't have to get ready.
Washing your hands is very
people
important.
fighting in the aisles for toilet paper. All the toilet paper.
Necessarily need sanitizer.
They limiting people on toilet paper.
So in any
But
case,
soap still in.
if you like this video,
soap, you go to any store and get soap. Soap still in the aisle.
If you're not part of
so
the
are we
family,
washing our butt or no?
I urge you to become part of the family. In any case, smooches, Dawns and Divas, smooches.